Hey, hi, howdy, hello. I'm Angel. Thanks for stopping by for a quick visit to the Fit and Free show. I'm in the Head Hutt. Yo. This is a mega sculpture I built myself with these working hard working hands. See, I left some glasses down here from before. I've been out and about in the world working. Did I mention working? I know I did. Anyhow, it's nice to be back home for a couple of weeks and get to spend some time in the Head Hutt. And boy, do I need some good stretching and de-stressing. So, luckily, that's what I'm here to do, and I invite you to join me too, if you feel like it, to whatever degree feels good in your body. Keep emptying out these pockets a bit. You have to pardon the city noises out there. There's lots going on in this world. It's all good. I'm going to take a breath or so and just root myself into the earth. Bring my attention into the bottoms of my feet. Kind of bring my awareness up my spine. I got a pretty good kink in my neck from driving in a snowstorm and then sleeping in my car for a couple hours. That's how that goes sometimes. But I'm grateful to be alive. Grateful that my body's carried me through some new experiences and brought me back to some old experiences. Well, it's all onward and upward, huh? Do a little of that swimming arms, just getting those shoulders loosened up. They really are stiff. And so is the neck. So, it's good. Just do what feels good in your body to move those arms around. Maybe let them swing and hang while you twist around a little bit. Feels good in my body. And then I'm going to take a nice slow roll down after rooting myself into the earth again. Just checking in with the spine slowly, one vertebra at a time if possible. Noticing where it's supple and where it's sticky. I'm just coming on down past the waist to the hips. And I'm going to hang here, maybe pull on the hair just a little bit. Mostly just let gravity do some unwinding. Hanging the upper body from the lower body. Making sure not to lock those knees. Maybe swaying a bit down here. Just letting go of stresses. I'm going to use the arms on the legs to just give a gentle twist over to the left. And then using the hands on the foot or legs, gentle twist to the right. And then back to center. And then I'm going to roll up, pulling up in the abdomen first, up in the pelvic floor. And then unwinding that spine, just coming back to upright. I got to move a little this way because a lot of dome right here. Dome to dome. Gotta be careful with those. I'm still silly, still entertaining myself. In case you had any worry, let me just appease your worries. Won't do you any good anyway. Let's take another forward fold, this time with a relatively flat back. Again, making sure not to lock those knees. And swan diving down. Again, just hanging from those hips. And letting the spine unwind with gravity. Like to give a little bounce at the bottom there. A little head shake. Whew. I'm going to pull again over to the left, and this time lift that left arm, gazing up past those fingertips, giving a nice wringing out to all those organs. Could bend that right knee if you wanted to deepen that twist. And I'm touching my right knee to my right shoulder. And then gazing up past the left. And then I'm going to straighten that leg back out and come back to center. Pulling with both hands on both feet. And then using my left hand on my right foot to add some twist. And this time looking up past my right hand. The eyes past the fingertips. Just enjoying that wringing out of all the organs and the spine. Nice twist there.
got some congestion going from numerous things. One of them is it's springtime. Pushing with the heels now. I'm going to roll up again from the pelvis first, through the mid-back, through the shoulders, up into the neck. Let's do a little counter stretch, just lifting the chest, pushing the hips forward, letting the neck fall back onto the shoulders. I'm really using those shoulders to kind of protect the neck, because as I mentioned, I have a crick there, so you be gentle to your own body, your own neck. Coming back to center, let's just shake those hands out. Give a nice shake to the arms. Do a little more stretching, bringing that left arm across the body, using my right arm to pull the opposite hand arm, this thing. Trying to relax in that shoulder, maybe even tip the head away from it a bit. Trying to pull down in that shoulder. Just loosening things up, relaxing. Add a little hip sway sometimes, and my whole body is puffy and sore. Swing the arms, alternating left elbow over right and right elbow over left. See if we can get that swing going to clap in the back. Just adding some stretch and relaxation. Still alternating left over right and right over left, left over right and right over left. And now let's bring the right arm across the body, using the left hand to support and pull, and really trying to relax this arm, dropping that shoulder, tipping the head away from that shoulder, maybe adding a little hip sway. Nice heavy sigh. Can play around with different stretches for the arm there. Just trying to stretch, relax. I get a lot of numbness and pain and dysfunction in my arms, especially after a long drive, so it's good to just stretch that out. Stretching those back, stretching forward. Let's pull through the shoulder blades, and then stretching back, pushing the chest forward, and then again pulling back, stretching those shoulders out. Let's give a self-hug. Get in a little deeper in that. So from the waist now, I'm going to pull up in the pelvic floor and back in the waist, rounding the spine, and left elbow over right, giving myself a nice hug. Still pushing up through the feet and pulling these shoulder blades apart, giving those shoulders a nice squeeze, tucking the chin. Still actively trying to round that lower back by pulling back in the abdomen and up in the pelvic floor, squeezing everything in a rounded position, and then dropping all that and just hanging from the hips, releasing all that, dropping the stress, releasing tension, just hanging from the hips. And then coming up again, this time right elbow over left to give myself a nice hug, pulling the shoulder blades apart, giving a nice squeeze, rounding the spine, pulling up in the pelvic floor, back in the abdomen, tucking the chin, really rounding, and then releasing all of that from the hips. Shaking that out, just letting it go. Let's roll up nice and slow, stacking one vertebra on the next. Shake that out a bit. I'm going to thank you for stopping by and de-stressing with me and get back to my stresses. That's the cool thing about quick body checks, quick de-stresses. You can always pick them back up again if you want to, or get back to them. I find it's a priceless endeavor to take 5, 10, maybe even just 2, maybe even half a minute sometimes just to myself, to
check in with my body, remind myself that I love myself, that I'm worth it, that fitness equals freedom. So taking the time to work some of those kinks out and let go of some stress is pretty much always worth it. You're worth it. I'm worth it. Let me know in the comments if you have anything to add or ask. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out the description for ways you can connect with me and support me. And I thank you very much if you do. You hear those birds singing out there? I wish you a fantastic day, full of lightheartedness and playfulness, fitness and freedom. Thanks for stopping by. I'll be seeing ya. Ciao for now.